Hey everybody, welcome to Dino's Duck Soup. Here we go. Hey everybody, welcome to Dino's Duck Soup. I'm Dino, and welcome to the channel where we give you fun frolics and entertainment. Is that okay? Anyways, tonight we're going to do a quick video on the Mel Blanc show. This is pretty much the history of the Mel Blanc show. So hopefully you like me going in depth on these shows. The Mel Blanc show is a situation comedy. Let me say beforehand, please be sure to hit the thumbs up, subscribe for more entertainment and old-time radio. So we'll be having variety, comedy, sports, music, news, all different kinds of old-time radio shows here. Also videos like this and more. So yeah, do all of that. Check out the description below for all the links to the other channel and everything else. So the Mel Blanc show, situation comedy. It was broadcast September 3rd, 1946 through June 24th of 1947 on CBS for 30 minutes, Tuesdays at 8:30. Colgate was the sponsor. The Mel Blanc show, one of my favorite comedies. Anyways, cast was Mel Blanc as himself, an addled young man who ran a repair business called the Fix-It Shop. Blanc also as Zookie, kind of the pork, his stuttering helper in the shop, kind of the Porky Pig character. Mary Jane Croft as Mel's girlfriend. Betty Colby. Joseph Kearns as Betty's grouchy father, owner of a supermarket. Hans Conried as Mr. Cushing, president of Mel's Lodge. Listen, I love it. The Loyal Order of Benevolent Zebras. Alan Reed as Mr. Potchnick, the piano teacher. Support from Hollywood's Radio Row, B. Benederet, Leora Thatcher, Earl Ross, etc. Orchestra, Victor Miller. Producer-director Joe Rhines. Writers were David Victor and Herb Little. Later, Max Benoff. Mel Blanc, with his vast repertoire of dialects, voice characterizations, and vocal sound effects, was one of the busiest men in Hollywood. He certainly was, addition to his work on many radio sitcoms, Abbott and Costello, Jack Benny, Point Sublime, Burns and Allen, and Judy Canova, to name a few. Blanc was also the voices of Bugs Bunny, Porky Pig, and other Warner Brothers cartoon characters. He was born May 30th, 1908 in San Francisco. He began collecting dialects and characterizations in his youth, first mastering a thick Yiddish borrowed from an old Jewish couple who ran a grocery store in his neighborhood. He added the sounds of Chinatown in Portland, where his family had moved, to what was quickly becoming an act. By the time he finished high school, Blanc was an actor, doing occasional skits on local radio, and his brother Henry. With his brother Henry. In the early 1930s, he moved to California. He worked on KGO, the NBC affiliate in San Francisco, and Nationalities in San Francisco, and found that city a melting pot of races and nationalities. For a voice man intent on simulating new dialects, he would write in his memoir, "Simply walking down the street provided daily education." He moved to Los Angeles, got in the Al Pierce Show, and then got his major national exposure as Joe Penner's Duck on the Baker's broadcast. By 1940, his career was in full bloom. In his own inevitable series, Blanc played himself in his natural voice. In his Porky Pig voice, he was Zookie, his own helper. Zookie opened each broadcast with a "Hello, everybody, hi." Mel played a scatterbrain who should have been anything but a fixer of broken objects. Items always left Mel's shop in worse condition than they had been on the arrival. This greatly disgusted Mr. Colby, father of Mel's girlfriend, Betty. Many of the plots dealt with Mel's efforts to impress Colby, the father, who was funny as heck, and win favor as a serious suitor for his daughter. In one show, Mel ruined Colby's radio, then tried to cover it up by hiding behind the set and creating the program as Colby turned the dial. That's a funny episode. He pretends he's behind the radio and he's doing all kinds of voices. Fans will remember the senseless catchphrase, "Ugga bugga, ugga bugga boo, ugga bugga booga, ugga boo, ugga boo boo ugga." That's how he said it. The password at Mel's Lodge. The entire run is preserved, but unfortunately Blanc's considerable talent was better displayed in his supporting roles with Benny and others. I love the Mel Blanc show. The writing on the Mel Blanc show now seems silly and dated, but Blanc had a unique place in radio, and the medium was vastly enriched by his presence. He died July 10th, 1989. Saying it wasn't, doesn't hold up well, I can go and listen to it right now, and I would tell you, please go listen to it, The Mel Blanc Show. It's a fantastic, funny sitcom. And you get Porky Pig in there. Mr. Colby, her father, is fantastic. Everybody in there is fantastic. But making this quick and sweet, and hopefully you guys enjoyed that. And get ready for more. With that said, peace to you all.